Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF and Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Scotty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. You like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
And a very pleasant good evening to you, sports fans. Tonight we have a treat for you on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com, presenting high school volleyball, the Sheffield Wolverines at the Youngsville Eagles. Yes, forgot where I was for a second there, but we are at Sheffield at Youngsville, a Warren County clash here this evening. A reminder, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg was voted #1 in Pennsylvania for waterfront restaurants. Stop on down and find out why. Make a reservation today at AlleghenyGrill.com. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Andy Close flying solo with you here this evening, again from the Eagles Nest in Youngsville, where the Lady Eagles are getting set to host the Sheffield Lady Wolverines. And again, it is a Warren County battle, but also a District 9, District 10 crossover, the Wolverines of District 9 and the Eagles of District 10. You are in the Swift Kennedy & Company pregame show, the official insurance agency of Your Daily Local, LLC, the parent company of D9and10sports.com. Swift Kennedy & Company in DuBois is an independent property and casualty insurance agency. Our success has been built on service and attention to our clients' needs. Our philosophy is service and our hallmark is integrity. Visit Swift Kennedy and Company on the web at swiftkennedyandco.com. Swift Kennedy and Company, insurance with integrity since 1921. You are on the drive to the game, powered by the Warren Tire Center. Visit Corky, Jamie, and the gang at Warren Tire Center. Make sure you get to the game in comfort at warrentire.com. The stream, as always, tonight brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. I want to thank Fitch Disposal, a proud supporter of Sheffield Wolverine Athletics, as well as Elwood National Forge, the Warren County Visitors Bureau, and Icy Inc., all helping to bring this broadcast this evening. And again, it is Sheffield and Youngsville getting set to do battle here. We're just about 5 minutes away from the anthem and the introduction of lineups here. And we'll get to the players to watch here in a minute. They're powered by the All-American Awards and Engraving. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And the keys to the game tonight will be brought to you by the Rehab Center, with 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Again, Sheffield coming in. They've been a little banged up under the direction of Coach Melissa LeMay, who just got hit in the head with a volleyball. She's helping her. She's warming up her team there. They came in a little banged up. They're a little healthier tonight, she did say. So that's certainly encouraging for the Lady Wolverines as they come in pretty much back to 100%, getting set to face Hannah Bullard's Youngsville Lady Eagles. And again, these two teams, stranger to tough schedules and tough opponents. And this one's a fun one tonight because it's non-league, it's non-region, it's your county rival. Most of these kids know each other, the coaches know each other, and just a heck of a lot of fun here going to be this evening. The JV contest was won by Sheffield 2-0, 25-16 and 25-17. Youngsville tried to mount a rally. They were down big in the second set there and got the home crowd into it a little bit, but Sheffield able to prevail in that one again, 25-16 and 25-17. Again, about 3 minutes here before the introduction, the anthem and lineups. And while we have a minute, we'll get to our players to watch tonight. Players to watch tonight brought to you by All-American Awards and Engraving. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And, anyone who knows me, who's watched, listened to me as I cover volleyball, know, any great offense, it starts with a great setter. You can have all the attackers you want, but if they're not being put in positions, to attack, it can be less than advantageous. So as far as that goes, I'm going to go with Cadence Steffen for Sheffield as my player to watch. She is their setter, and she's a good one. She's a multi-year starter and a leader on this team, one of them. And I think she will play an integral role to the success of the Lady Wolverines tonight. And for Youngsville, I am going to go a big hitter in the middle, number 12, Olivia Darling. Youngsville actually goes with a 2-setter attack with Madeline Johnson and Dylan Moore. So they will both be tasked with setting up their hitters this evening. And, Olivia Darling is, a powerful hitter and one of the best that Youngsville has. So I look to her to play a critical role for the Lady Eagles here tonight as we get closer and closer to the opening here. About a minute and 40 seconds to go, and we'll get to the keys to the game, brought to you by the Rehab Center, with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion and Brookville and Katanning. I might have to visit them at some point, too. It's a little bit of a nasty fall on my back last week, but I digress. Keys to the game. Again, people who know me and watch me and listen to me, you know how important a good start is, for each team. Youngsville, playing in their home gym. I think it's important to get off to a good start, get the home crowd into it, really feed off that. Got a great student section here tonight, got a good crowd overall. As Sheffield, of course, a lot of people made the trip there as well. Not too far of a trip, obviously, this Warren County clash. So there you have it. Quick starts key. Quick starts to the match, quick starts to each set, and limiting rallies for each side. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by the Rehab Center, with 8 locations to serve you, including Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning. Again, flying solo here tonight with you, Andy Close. I will do my best to provide stats for you here. Going to try keeping at least kills, blocks, and things of that nature to give you updated as we go along here this evening. Youngsville Athletic Director Clay Hayes was just over to my right a minute ago. I don't see him anymore, but want to give a quick shout out to Clay. Clay always so accommodating. Anytime we want to come out and do a broadcast, Clay is always eager, enthusiastic, and always asking us what we need. And that's really, we couldn't do this without the help and support of so many people, our sponsors, obviously, but school athletic directors and other people that we work with. And Clay's certainly one of the best, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. So just wanted to give a quick shout out to Clay here as we are just about set to go. Not sure if we're going to do a live anthem or if it's going to be recorded. If it is recorded for copyright purposes, we do have to take a quick commercial break. They don't like that. Don't ask me why. But if it's live, we'll bring it to you here as we get set with the announcements here. I see Rachel LeMay, the daughter of Melissa LeMay, the head coach of the Wolverines, on the bench tonight. Again, Youngsville assisted by Carissa Craddy. And they're getting set to call the winner of the 50-50 here. Again, Youngsville and Sheffield are getting set to go here from the Eagles Nest at Youngsville High School on outside. It's warm inside. It's a little cooler outside. Definitely fall in the air. A little bit of rain today. You can definitely feel the fall in the air. But inside it's warm, and we're just about ready to go as they just announced the winner of the 50-50. It was not me. Trying to see who that was there. But congratulations. Should be a good one tonight with a good 50-50 with a good crowd on hand here. Again, the home stands where I am perched and set up are just absolutely packed. Again, got a great student section on hand for the Youngsville Eagles this evening as they get set to battle the Sheffield Wolverines. And what are we going to do here? We're starting with the anthem yet? I'm not sure. I think there's a little bit of confusion over there. But again, I want to take this chance to thank some of our sponsors. Again, Fitch Disposal in Sheffield, Pizza Hut, Icy Inc., the Warren County Visitors Bureau, as well as Elwood National Forge, Swift Kennedy and Company, the Warren Tire Center, Computer Guru of Leaper, All-American Awards and Engraving, and the Rehab Center. Again, I want to thank all of our fine sponsors. Sponsor not just our volleyball coverage, but all of our coverage here on the YDL Sports Network and D9 and 10 Sports.com. Again, just going through the reading that they go through before every game. For those of you like me who have been, okay. So we're going to have a playing of the national anthem. So we'll go to commercial and we'll be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network and D910sports.com.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Right, sports fans, we are set. We've had the players to watch. We've had the keys to the game. And now it's time to give you the starting lineups here momentarily. I have them in front of me, but I'm going to wait for them to be announced here. First, the visiting Sheffield Wolverines. Here we go. For Sheffield. Again, head coach Melissa LeMay. Peyton Woderson, number 4, right side hitter. Junior number 1, middle hitter, Emily Foster. Junior number 2, middle hitter, Cassidy Orinko. Junior number 7, defensive specialist, Serena Antonuccio. Junior number 20, setter, Caden Steffen. Junior number 23, outside hitter, Hannah Grinnell. And senior number 15, outside hitter, Lexi Goldthwait. Again, a lot of juniors in that lineup, a strong junior class for the Wolverines. Under the direction of head coach Hannah Bullard, the Youngsville Lady Eagles. Number 55, middle hitter, Riley Robinault. Sophomore number 8, outside hitter, Camden Swearingen. Sophomore number 33, setter, Madeline Johnson. Senior number 28, setter, Dylan Moore. Junior number 22, side hitter, Lily Clow. Senior number 12, middle hitter, Olivia Darling. Junior number 19, outside hitter, Allison Johnson. So again, for Sheffield, Woderson, Foster, Orinko, Antonuccio, Steffen, Grinnell, and Goldthwait. And for Youngsville, Robinault, Swearingen, Johnson, Moore, Clow, and Darling, your starting lineups. Youngsville will be on the near side here and Sheffield on the far side. As we get set to go here from the Youngsville Eagles Nest. It's Sheffield, it's Youngsville. Buckle up, everyone. Should be a good one. As the two teams shake hands, we're going to get ready to go here. Got a lot of excitement for this one. A great atmosphere. You can already hear the student section getting fired up there. Sitting, well, over to my left on the opposite end of the gym, but they're already making a lot of noise here. And here we go. Youngsville and Sheffield from Youngsville Area High School, the Eagles Nest. And it will be Sheffield, I believe, to serve first, and it'll be Caden Steffen. I do believe. Just a quick question there by the officials. And now we're good to go. Well, maybe. There we go. As the official tosses the ball back to Sheffield's Caden Steffen, and we are ready to go. And that one is up and over by Youngsville. That was Darling, excuse me. Nice dig there, and just pushing it over the net are the Lady Eagles, but they're going to get the point. So 1-0 Youngsville. I believe that was Madeline Johnson. Nevertheless, Youngsville 1-0. We're just going to update the set scores on the scoreboard there, folks, not the running score. So just an FYI there. As that serve was a good one. Lady Wolverines get it over. And that's going to be a kill, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 Sheffield and Youngsville early going here first set. As Lexi Goldthwait gets set to serve for Sheffield. And that's up and over, dug out. There's a set over to Swearingen. She hits it, but it's out of bounds. Point Sheffield. 2-1 Lady Wolverines. Goldthwait will serve. She gets it up and over. That's dug out by Darling. And a set over to Swearingen. That one's going to go in the net now. 3-1 Sheffield. Goldthwait set the serve. And that one's going to go into the net. That'll be a point Youngsville. So 3-2 Sheffield here in the early going of set number 1. It'll be Camden Swearingen to serve for the Lady Eagles. She gets it away, and that goes out. So a couple of service errors here early on for both squads, and it's 4-2 Sheffield. There's Orinko to serve for Sheffield, and that goes out. So 4-3. There are little jitters here in the early going for both teams as Olivia Darling goes back to serve for Youngsville. Serve is up and over from Darling. There's a set, and just pushing it over there is Foster. And pushing it over Swearingen, dug out there nicely. Set by Stefan, and getting it over is Grinnell. Robinall gets it over for the Youngsville kill. So Riley Robinall. Oh, nope. I stand corrected. Point Sheffield. So 5-3 Lady Wolverines. And there's a serve by Woderson. She gets it over. Swearingen, and getting it over there was Dylan Moore. And that ball goes up into the stanchion there, and unable to play it are the Wolverines. So 5-4 Sheffield here, so that point goes to Youngsville. And serving for Youngsville will be Madeline Johnson. And that's going to be short. So it's 6-4 Sheffield here. Again, early going set number 1 from the Eagles Nest in Youngsville. And a substitution for the Lady Wolverines. Coming into serve is Serena Antonuccio. And she gets it over. It's a good one. There's a set over to Swearingen, and that's going to go out. So point Sheffield. They've opened up a 3-point lead here, 7-4. Antonuccio once again to serve. And that's a good one. Dug out. There's a set by Johnson over to Robinall. That's blocked at the net. Emily Foster. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Point Youngsville. Early in the first set for me too, folks. 7-5. Sheffield leads. There's the serve. It's over. There's a set by Stefan over to Foster. She gets it over and dug out there nicely, but unable to corral it are the Lady Eagles. And now it is 8-5 Sheffield. All right. So Foster to serve for Sheffield. Up. They lead 8-5. She gets it over. That's dug out by Darling. Set by Johnson, and no one home. Point Sheffield. So 9-5 Wolverines here in set number 1 as Foster once again goes back to serve. Foster gets it over. Dug out there nicely by Swearingen. Set, and once again no one home. It's 10-5 Sheffield. So a couple of miscommunications there, and Youngsville's going to get a timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network at D9and10sports.com.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
And welcome back. It's 10-5 Sheffield as Foster gets set to serve. That's out of bounds, so point Youngsville. So 10-6 Sheffield. And it's going to be Robinault to serve for Youngsville. And that's a good one. And that's going to go for an ace for Robinault. And it's 10-7. Youngsville back within 3. Robinault back to serve. And that one not as fortunate for the Lady Eagles. Now 11-7 Sheffield. And it'll be Caden Steffen going back to serve for the Wolverines. Steffen gets it over, dug out by Robinault, set by Swearinger, and getting it over is Darling for the kill, Olivia Darling. And it's now 11-8. Darling's first kill of the match as Dylan Moore goes back to serve for Youngsville. Moore with the serve, that's a good one. And just a free ball there. Is it going to get over the net? It is not. So Youngsville now back to within 2 at 11-9 here in set number 1. And there's a set by Steffen over to Woderson. And that's dug out by Robinault. Set by Moore over to Darling, and she gets it over. Olivia Darling, and Youngsville has climbed back within 1 at 11-10. Reminder, this first set being brought to you by Elwood National Forge. And that serve is going to go into the net by Moore, and it's 12-10 Sheffield. And going back to serve is Lexi Goldthwait. Sheffield leading 12-10. Goldthwait's serve is over. Dug out by Darling, set by Moore. Over to Swearingen. That's blocked at the net by the combination of Woderson and Orinko. For Sheffield, they lead 13-10. Goldthwait once again to serve. She gets it over. That's a good one. And a little bit of miscommunication there for Sheffield. And that goes as an ace for Lexi Goldthwait. And it's 14-10 Sheffield here in the first set. There's a serve. It's up. It's over. Set by Moore. Over to Swearingen. And that time she avoids the block and gets the kill. Camden Swearingen. Sheffield 14, Youngsville 11. So serve, it's a good one. Set by Steffen over to Orinko with the kill. So Cassidy Orinko with the kill, and it's 15-11 Sheffield, and she will also be serving. And she bombs that one. That goes out of bounds. Point Youngsville, now 15-12 Sheffield. There's the serve by Darling. She gets it over. And just playing it over the net there was Grinnell. Darling hits it. Dug out nicely. And Goldthwait gets it over. Again, dug out by the Lady Eagles. Over now to Robinaut. She's just going to push it over. Arinko, Stefan, Foster, and that's going to go out of bounds. Point in Youngsville. The Lady Eagles are now back within 2 in the first set. It's 15-13. Darling to serve for Youngsville. She gets it over. Dug out by Goldthwait. Set over to Foster. A nice dig there by Darling. And getting it over now is Cloud. Oh, no, but goes into the ceiling there. So point Sheffield. Well, that was a great dig, though, by Olivia Darling nonetheless. Woderson to serve. She gets it over. And Dylan Moore gets that one over for Youngsville. Woderson sets and blocked at the net there. It's a combination of Robinaut and Clow, and it's 16-14. Maddie Johnson to serve for Youngsville. And she gets it over. That's dug out by Arinko. Here's a set to Foster, and she gets it over for the kill. Emily Foster. And Antonuccio coming back in. She'll serve here for Sheffield. Gets it over. Dug out. Oh, and again, it goes into the one of the bars there. And point Sheffield, they now lead 18-14 here in the first set. It's a serve by Antonuccio. It's a good one. Again, it goes up. And that's going to go as an ace for Serena Antonuccio. And 19-14 Sheffield. We're going to get a timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be right back. You're watching high school volleyball, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg on the YDO Sports Network and D9and10sports.com.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
All right, we're back after that Youngsville timeout. There's Antonuccio with the serve, and she's going to get another ace. Now 20-14 Sheffield in the first set. Antonuccio, and is that in or out? It's out. So point Youngsville. Sheffield now leads 20-15 here in the first set. And will be Lindsay Higley now coming into the game. She'll serve for Youngsville. She gets it over. Arinko over to Woderson, and Foster's just going to play a free ball over the net. Dug out there, set to Dylan Moore, and she's going to get the kill. So Dylan Moore gets Youngsville back within 4. It's 20-16. Again, it'll be Higley to serve for Youngsville. She gets it over. Woderson. Stefan over Goldthwait. Blocked at the net. Eagles recover. Robinaut, and that's... She gets it through the block of Foster for the kill, and it's now 20-17. And now we're going to get a timeout. Sheffield will take it with them. 20-17 Youngsville leads. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Now, right back here at the Eagles Nest in Youngsville. It is Sheffield 20, Youngsville 17. Sheffield has led most of the way here in the first set, but Youngsville has hung around. Again, just a 3-point margin here in set number one. There's a serve by Higley. She gets it over. Waterson digs it out. Stefan will set for Goldthwait, and she gets it down for the kill. Lexi Goldthwait. And Emily Foster will now serve for Sheffield as they lead 21-17. Foster, that's going to go out of bounds. So point Youngsville. They creep back to within 3 at 21-18 here in the opening set. And it'll be Riley Robenall to serve for Youngsville. She gets it over and it goes out. A point Sheffield. They now lead 22-18. There's the serve by Stefan. It's a good one, and Robenall unable to handle it. So an ace for Stefan, and it's 23-18 Sheffield. Stefan gets it over. That one's dug out. Swearingen, that goes into the net, and now it's set point for Sheffield at 24-18. There's the serve by Stefan. It's a good one. And can the Lady Eagles get it over? They do. It's more. There's a set for Goldthwait and dug out of there nicely by Johnson. A point Sheffield. They call a carry there. And Sheffield takes the first set 25-18. We'll be right back with second set action. You are watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network at D9and10sports.com.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
And back here in Youngsville, where Sheffield has a 1-0 lead. And we are underway in set number 2. That's Dylan Moore with the serve. She gets it over. And Arinko with the kill to start the second set for Sheffield. Cassidy Arinko, big time hit there. That's Caden Steffen serving for Sheffield now. Steffen gets it over. That's dug out. And Darling going to try and get it over. She cannot. And it's 2-0 Sheffield here to begin set number 2. Set number 2 is brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. Let's meet, drink some coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy, as that goes as an ace for Steffen. And it's 3-0 Sheffield. Steffen gets it over, dug out by Darling. Moore now will set, and getting it over and hitting it out for Shelby Lobdell. Or no, I'm sorry, that's in for a kill for Shelby Lobdell. My apologies, Shelby. It's now 3-1. And Lobdell will now serve here for Youngsville. And that goes out of bounds, so point Sheffield. They lead 4-1 here early on, set number 2 from the Eagles' Nest here in Youngsville. The Lexi Goldthwait to serve here for Sheffield. She gets it over. It's dug out. And that's going to be a free ball over the net by Clow. There's a set for Arinko, and she gets it down. Cassidy Arinko with her second kill of the set here, and it's 5-1 Sheffield. So 5-1 Wolverines lead it here early on, set number 2. Sheffield took the first set 25-18 for those of you that might just be joining us. So glad you're tuning in here. Andy Close with you from Youngsville. Goldthwait the serve. It's a good one. Dug out by Robinault. And just getting it over is Darling. There's a set for Arinko. She gets it down. Cassidy Arinko beginning to take over here in the second set for Sheffield at 6-1. And once again, it'll be Lexi Goldthwait to serve for Sheffield. She gets it over, and that's going to go for an ace for Lexi Goldthwait. Her second ace of the match, and it is 7-1 Sheffield. So Wolverines in control here early on the second set. Goldthwait, another good serve. And another ace for Lexi Goldthwait. And we're going to get a timeout, Youngsville. We'll take it with them. We'll be back. Sheffield 8, Youngsville 1. You're watching high school volleyball, the Wide Eagle Sports Network, D9and10sports.com. And welcome back here to Sheffield. Oh, sorry, folks, got to adjust my camera here for just a moment. Bear with me. All right, and we are back. 8-1 Sheffield, and that serve is over by Goldthwait. And getting it over is the Eagles now set over to, that was Hannah Grinnell, but she was unable to get it over the net. So point Youngsville, they lead 8-2. There's the serve. It's over. Set by Stefan over to Arinko and dug out of there nicely by Moore. And pushing it over there is Lobdell. And Arinko just going to push it over now, but Lady Eagles unable to corral it, and it's 9-2 Sheffield here in the second set. And that's going to go as an ace for Miss Cassidy Arinko, and is 10-2 Sheffield here in the second set. And that one is dug out nicely. Lady Eagles get it over. Stefan will set for Foster, and there's a kill for Emily Foster. And it's 11-2 Sheffield. Arinko, that one's going to go out. So point Youngsville. 11-3 Sheffield leads here in set number 2. As coming in for Youngsville to serve here is Maddie Johnson. Johnson gets it over. Set by Stefan over to Woderson. That's dug out by the Lady Eagles. And playing it over there is Darling. And this is going to go as a point for Youngsville. So a couple in a row here for the Lady Eagles. 11-4. Sheffield leads here in set number 2. And that's going to go as an ace. And let me adjust my camera here again real quick, folks. There we go. And it's 11-5 Sheffield after the Johnson ace. And she gets it over. And there's another one for Miss Johnson. It's now 11-6. So Youngsville clawing their way back in. Couple of aces here from Maddie Johnson. That one dug out cleanly that time by Sheffield. Set over and unable to get it cleanly was Emma Roel. And it's now 11-7. So 11-7 Sheffield. Here's Johnson with the serve for the Lady Eagles. Stefan will set over to Roel, and that one goes into the net. And Youngsville is back within 3 now at 11-8. 5-0 run was 11-2 Sheffield. Maddie Johnson once again at the service line. She gets it over. Stefan sets for Foster. She's blocked the net. Wolverines recover, and Stefan just pushes it over there. There's a set for Robinal, and dug out nicely there by the Wolverines. Woderson gets it over that time. Peyton Woderson stops the Youngsville run, and it's now 12-8 Sheffield. Here's Woderson to serve. And that stays in, I do believe. Yes, so an ace for Peyton Woderson. And it is 13-8 Sheffield here in the second set. There's the serve, and there's an ace. Second in a row for Peyton Woderson, and now Sheffield on a run. It's 14-8. 3-0 run for Sheffield after Youngsville had cut the margin to 3. Again, here's Woderson. She gets it over. That's dug out. And getting it over is Robinalt. Here's a set by Stefan for Roel. And is that in or out? out. Go point Youngsville, now 14-9. Sheffield here in the second set. And coming in to serve for Youngsville is Lindsay Higley. Higley gets it over, dug out by Orinko. Set for Rowell. And it's going to be a carry on Youngsville, so point Sheffield. 15-8, Lady Wolverines lead. And coming in for Youngsville now will be Allison Johnson. Sheffield 15, Youngsville 8 here in the second set, brought to you by Icy Ink. And Antonuccio to serve for Sheffield. It's a good one. It's going to go for an ace. Serena Antonuccio. That is her third ace of the match. And it's 16-9 Sheffield. And there's yet another ace, second in a row and fourth of the match for Antonuccio. And Sheffield's opened up a 17-9 lead here in the second set from the Eagles Nest in Youngsville. Antonuccio, that's another good one. This one's dug out, however. And getting it over there for the kill is Shelby Lobdell. So her second kill of the match, and it's 17-10 now in favor of Sheffield. And here's Robinot to serve for Youngsville, and that's going to go out of bounds. Oh, it's 18-10. Sheffield here in the second set. And we're going to get a substitution for Sheffield. This Paris Foster is going to come in now, and she will serve. Paris bombs that one. That's going to go for an ace. So an ace for Paris Foster. It's 19-10. Timeout. Youngsville will take a quick one with them and be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network at D9and10sports.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
All right, back here in Youngsville where Sheffield leads here in the second set 19-10. Lady Wolverines also won the first set 25-18 as Sheffield getting set to break the huddle here. Coming out of the timeout. And don't know what was said, but apparently got a little bit of a rise down the Sheffield huddle. And it'll be Paris Foster once again to serve for Sheffield. Foster. Yeah, a little slight delay here. I'm not sure what we're waiting on, but wait, we will. Again, 19-10. Sheffield leads here in set number 2. And Foster gets that one over, and Lady Eagles dig it out that time, pushing it over Lobdell. Stefan sets for Orinko, and that's going to go out. So point Youngsville. It's now Sheffield 19, Youngsville 11 in the second set. And that serve is going to go into the net, so point Sheffield. They now lead 20-11 here in set number 2, looking to take a 2-0 lead. And there's the serve. It's a good one from Stefan. And just pushing it over there was Lily Clow. Set over Goldthwaite, and that was tipped. No, it was not tipped. My bad there. And it's 20-12, Sheffield. Shelby Lobdell will go back to serve for Youngsville. Lobdell gets it over. It's a set for Goldthwaite. And she puts it down. Let's see Goldthwaite with the kill, and it's 21-12 Sheffield. And that will be Goldthwaite going back now to serve for Sheffield. And she gets it over, dug out there nicely. Here's Darling, and that's blocked by Arinko. The Eagles recover. They cannot, so point Sheffield. And it's 22-12 Wolverines here in the second set. Goldthwaite. And getting it over there was Lobdell. And Sheffield unable to return it, so point Youngsville. It's 23-12 in favor of the Wolverines, as going back to serve now for Youngsville will be Olivia Darling. Darling on the serve. She gets it over. Here's a set for Woderson. And just getting over there is Lobdell. Stefan will set it this time for Rowell. And dug out there nicely by Darling. And just trying to push it over was Moore, but the point goes to Sheffield. It's 23-13 as the Lady Wolverines look to close out a win here in the second set. It's going to be Emily Foster checking back in. And there's a serve. It's a good one, and coming over my direction here. That's going to go for an ace for Orinko, as it's now set point for Sheffield. Unofficially 13 aces for Sheffield. Orinko. And another one to close out the set. So Sheffield takes the second set 25-13. They take a 2-0 lead. We'll be back with third set action. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Do you know an athlete who goes above and beyond in competition in their life? One who shows sportsmanship, compassion for others? The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is made for them. The Brooks Huar Lebeter Sportsperson of the Year Award is for a high school athlete who has competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10, and who displays the qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. To donate to the Scholarship Fund or to find out more about the award, go to yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Welcome back to the third set, brought to you by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Sheffield leading Youngsville 2-0 with wins of 25-18 and 25-13. And it will be Caden Steffen and Sheffield at the service line to get things going here in set number 3. Steffen, and we are underway. Dug out by Robinot. Getting it over is Darling. Here's a set for Goldthwait, and is that going to stay in or go out? That's out, so point Youngsville. And they take the first point here in set number 3. There's a serve, and it's a good one by Moore. Here's a set for Goldthwait. She gets it over. It's blocked at the net there by Olivia Darling, and it's 2-0 Youngsville. So Darling making her presence known here early on in the third set. There's the serve by Moore. It's a good one. And that's going to go as an ace. So 3-0 now Youngsville. Unofficially the fourth ace of the match for the Lady Eagles. So they're off to a strong start here in the third set. Clawed her way back in. Another good serve by Moore. This one's set for Woderson, and she's unable to get it over. It's 4-0 Youngsville. So a quick 4-0 burst here by the Lady Eagles to start set number 3. There's Moore, another good serve. Set for Arinko, and a kill for Arinko. Unofficially her 5th of the match. And it's 4-1 Sheffield on the board here in the third set. I can adjust the scoreboard here for you folks. 2-0 Sheffield as we're in the third set. There's a serve by Goldthwait. And getting it over is Dylan Moore. Here's a set for Rowell. Dug out by Swearingen. Now a set for Swearingen. And she's blocked at the net by Arinko. And again by Arinko. So Cassidy Arinko making her presence known at the net there. And Sheffield back within 2 at 4-2. There's a serve by Goldthwait. And we're going to get a carry, maybe 5-2 Youngsville, nevertheless. Lady Eagles up 3. As Camden Swearingen will go back to serve for Youngsville. And that's going to go into the net. Point Sheffield. It's now 5-3 Youngsville. And that'll be Cassidy Arinko going back to serve for Sheffield. And a nice dig there. Goes all the way over. And now Rowell gets it over for the kill. Emma Rowell. And it's 5-4. Sheffield to within 1. And unable to corral it cleanly there is Youngsville. That goes as an ace for Arinko. Her third. And we're going to get a timeout here. Youngsville will take a quick one with them and be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sportsnet, D9and10sports.com.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
All right, we are back here in Youngsville. Sheffield leading 2-0, and his third set here tied at 5 as Cassidy Orinko is back to serve for Sheffield. And Lady Eagles get it over there. Woderson gets it over for Sheffield. Youngsville corrals it, and Moore will play it over. Here's a set for Rowell, dug out by Swearingen. And I think I say Sheffield was over the net there, so point Youngsville as they retake the lead here, 6-5. It will be Olivia Darling going back to serve for Youngsville. Darling gets it over. There's a set for Woderson, and digging it out there was Swearingen, and getting it over was Allison Johnson. And there's a tip by Rowell, and that's going to go as a point Sheffield. So knotted up at 6 here in the third set. Peyton Woderson will serve for Sheffield. Woderson gets it over. It's a good one. Eagles play a free ball over the net. Here is a set by Steffen for Rowell. And she gives Sheffield the lead at 7-6, Emma Rowell. And that one not as fortunate for Sheffield. Doesn't make the net, and it's 7-7 here in set number 3. There's the serve. It's a good one by Maddie Johnson and Orinko, and that's blocked at the net by Robinault, and it's 8-7 Lady Eagles. The Youngsville student section here making their presence known. Maddie Johnson to serve for Youngsville. She gets it over. Woderson will set for Rowell. That goes into the net, and it's now 9-7 Youngsville here in the third. Johnson plays it over. Set for Foster. And can the Lady Eagles corral it? They cannot. Point Sheffield, and it's 9-8 in favor of Youngsville. And coming in will be Serena Antonuccio, and she will serve for Sheffield. And that's a big serve. Lady Eagles corral it. Swearingen will just push it over. And now Orinko does the same. Here's a set for Robinault, and goes into the net. Point Sheffield, and we are knotted once again at 9. And Tanuccio the serve, and that's an ace. Her 5th. And it's 10-9 Sheffield. Oh, another good serve. And we're going to get a carry and point Sheffield to make it 11-9. Youngsville jumped out to the early lead here in the third, but Sheffield has rallied. And that goes into the net by Robinault, so another point to Sheffield, and it's 12-9 Lady Wolverines here in the third set. And Tanuccio once again to serve, and that one goes into the net, point Youngsville. It's now 12-10 Sheffield. And coming in for Youngsville will be Lindsay Higley, and she will step to the service line. Higley gets it over. Steffen sets it for Foster, and she gets it down for the kill. So 13-10, Sheffield leads here in the third set. And it's going to be Paris Foster coming in to serve, replacing Emily for Sheffield. And the serve's a good one by Foster. There's a set for, and they get it over, was Johnson, and a block at the net there. And point Youngsville, they get back within 2 at 13-11. And we're going to get a substitution here for the Lady Eagles, as Harley Swearingen will come in now, and she will serve for Youngsville. And she gets it over, and that's going to go for an ace. So Harley Swearingen makes it 13-12 in favor of Sheffield. And that one is another good one. And just pushing it over there and going out. And we are tied at 13. Woderson does a nice job to dig that out, but Darling puts it over. Olivia Darling. And it's 14-13 Youngsville. And back to serve for Youngsville, Harley Swearingen. And she gets it over. Steffen will set for Orinko, and she just pushes it over. Lady Eagles corral it. Camden Swearingen plays a free ball over the net. And just pushed over there that time by the Lady Wolverines. And Orinko puts it down for Sheffield. We are tied at 14. And Caden Steffen back to serve for Sheffield. Steffen gets it over, and boy, nice dig there by Robinall, but she hits it in the net. Point Sheffield may take a 15-14 advantage. And it's 15-15 as Dylan Moore serves for Youngsville. And Orinko puts it down, but a great dig. But the Lady Eagles unable to corral it, and Sheffield again takes a 1-point lead, 16-15. And coming in for Sheffield, I think it's Addison Heater. She'll serve. Or I'm sorry, that's Lexi Goldthwait. That's Lexi Goldthwait with the ace. And that is her fourth ace of the match. And it's 17-15 Sheffield. So Goldthwait once again to serve. Over, that one's dug out. Moore will set, just Swearinger's going to play a free ball over the net. Steffen, and getting it over the net there was Foster. And there's a kill for Camden Swearingen, and Youngsville back within 1. It is 17-16. So her second kill, and she also will step now to the service line. Camden Swearingen, sophomore, gets it over. Steffen will set for Roel. She'll just push it over the net there. And Swearingen just pushes it over the net. And there goes Arinko. She is blocked at the net. Olivia Darling there for Youngsville. And we are knotted at 17 here in the third set. Swearingen once again to serve. Dug out. There's a set. Arinko's just going to push it over. There's a set for Johnson. She plays a free ball over the net. Stefan gets it over to Emma Rowell. Dug out by Swearingen. And into the net. Point Sheffield. They retake a 1-point lead here, 18-17. And that'll be Cassidy Arinko back to serve for Sheffield. And corralling it there was Robin out. Now getting it over is Johnson. That's going to go out. So Allison Johnson hits it out. And it's 19-17 Sheffield here in the third set. Arinko dug out nicely by Robinalt. Darling plays it over. There's Woderson. And that's going to go as a point. Youngsville said the set went over the net, and Peyton Woderson tried to play it, but that goes into the net. And it's 19-18 Sheffield here in the third. Olivia Darling to serve for Youngsville. And there's Arinko with a Emily Foster with a big time hit. And it's 20-18 Sheffield. Foster's fourth kill. And we'll get a substitution here for Sheffield. Serve. And Swearingen is going to get it over. Is that going to stay in? No, it does not. So it's 21-18 Sheffield, as that ball by Swearingen hit the net, and I thought it was going to stay in, but did not. Robinalt and Lady Wolverines corral it, and Foster unable to clear the net, and it's 21-19. Youngsville back within two, is able to stay alive here. Maddie Johnson will step back in for Youngsville, and she will serve. And I'm not sure what's going on. That was, see, Youngsville Athletic Director Clay Hayes making his way across the net. Speaking with the official. Not quite sure what that's about. Again, Sheffield leading Youngsville 21-19 here in the third set. Looking to close it out. They won the first set 25-18, and the second set 25-13 did the Lady Wolverines. And I think he's having a word with the student section there. They've been very vocal here this evening supporting their Eagles. But whatever it is, doesn't appear to be too serious as Clay Hayes there has a smile for his student section as he's addressing them. And we're going to get back to live volleyball in just a second, I promise. It'll be Maddie Johnson to serve for Youngsville. Sheffield holding a 21-19 lead here in the third set, and here we go. Johnson gets it over, and Stefan will just push it over the net, and Youngsville not able to play it cleanly, so it's now 22-19 in favor of Sheffield. Again, that was just a simple kind of push over the net from Caden Stefan. And Serena Antonuccio in to serve for Sheffield. She has 5 aces here in the match. And she gets that one over. And free ball over net from Robinault. Now Steffen will set for Foster. And that is a point Sheffield, and they can taste it now. It's 23-19 here in the third set. And we're going to get a timeout, Sheffield. We'll take a quick one with them and be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network and D910sports.com. And welcome back to the Eagles Nest here at Youngsville. Sheffield leading 2-0 and has a 23-19 lead here in the third as they look to close out the match. It'll be Serena Antonuccio to serve for the Lady Wolverines as we resume play. I think the official there telling the Youngsville student section to move back. Now we're going to Antonuccio bombs that one. It's going to go out of bounds. So 23-20 now after that serve goes long. And checking in for Youngsville will be Lindsay Higley, and she will come in to serve. Higley. Steffen will set. Foster gets it over. And that ball just kind of went innocently enough into the net. And the Lady Eagles unable to corral it cleanly. And it is set point. It is match point for Sheffield. And it's Paris Foster who will step to the service line for Sheffield. Foster gets it over. Set for Swearingen. She just tips it over, and point Youngsville. They stay alive. Camden Swearingen. And now checking in for Youngsville will be Harley Swearingen. She will serve. And thought that was going to go long. It does not. Wolverines just play a free ball over the net. There's a set for Olivia Darling. And point Youngsville, 24-22. So this will be the third set point here for Sheffield. As they look to close it out, Youngsville looks to get within one. Serve, it's over, and that's an ace. For Harley Swearingen, it is 24-23. Swearingen back to the service line. Gets it over, and Arinko just plays the ball over the net. There's a set for Camden Swearingen. And we're going to say Sheffield was over the net there. Steffen and Arinko were there, and we are tied at 24. So from 24-20 to 24 apiece. Timeout Sheffield. We're going to take one with them and be right back. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, D910sports.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
It was 24-20. Now it's 24-all. Youngsville, Sheffield, set number 3. Youngsville looking to extend the match. Sheffield looking to close it out. Harley Swearingen to serve. And Arinko will just push it over for Sheffield. No one there. Point Wolverines. And we will have another match point here. As again, Cassidy Arinko just pushed that over. No one home for Youngsville. Now it'll be Caden Steffen to serve for Sheffield. And we're going to, Melissa LeMay is going to make a substitution as Peyton Woderson will check back in for Sheffield. So here we go. Steffen. Gets it over. And playing a free ball over net there is Johnson. Steffen will set for Goldthwait. And that will do it. Lexi Goldthwait closes out the match for Sheffield. They win 3-0, 25-18, 25-13, 26-24. We will be right back with the post-match show. You're watching high school volleyball on the YDL Sports Network, D9and10sports.com.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Well, folks, welcome back to the post-game show. Here is trying to get Cassidy Arinko over as our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the match. Again, Sheffield beating Youngsville 3-0. But went to the locker room, and now some of them are kind of rattled out, but we'll see if we can get her over here. But in the meantime, stats are brought to you by the Brooks Huar Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. Brooks Huar Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award, and accompanying scholarship is awarded to an athlete or athletes who competed in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and display qualities of being a good person, leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. Find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award /. Congrats to Selena Buttery on being the 2021-2022 winner. Okay, so unofficial stats here, folks. Cassidy Rinko for Sheffield, 7 kills, 2 blocks, 3 aces. Emily Foster, 5 kills, 1 ace. Peyton Woderson, 2 kills, 1 block, 2 aces. Lexi Goldthwait, 3 kills, 4 aces. Serena Antonuccio, 5 aces, 2 aces for Caden Steffen, 3 for Emma Roel, and 1 for Paris Foster. For Youngsville, it was Camden Swearingen and Olivia Darling with 4 kills apiece. And it was Riley Robinot with 3 kills and Shelby Lobdell with 2. Notching 1 ace apiece were Darling, Robinot, Dylan Moore, Maddie Johnson, and Harley Swearingen for Youngsville. So again, those stats brought to you by the Brooks Huar Ledbetter Sports Person of the Year Award. And again, Cassidy Rinko of Sheffield, our Allegheny Grill of Foxburg player of the match. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg was voted the #1 in Pennsylvania for waterfront restaurants. Stop on down and find out why. Make a reservation today at AlleghenyGrill.com. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. I still don't see her making her way out here, but what we'll do, well, hang on there a minute longer, but I think what we'll do is sign off. I'll go get my interview with Cassidy, and you can watch that and more on our YouTube page, D9and10sports.com. Volleyball recaps tonight, where we'll have all the recaps for you. Volleyball and all over. So, your final score from Youngsville: Sheffield 3, Youngsville nothing, 25-18, 25-13, 26-24. This is Andy Close signing off, saying have a wonderful night, everybody.